So this time I'm going to show it to you how to make this flower with the two sizes. This one is smaller and then slightly bigger. Okay, so even for the bag as well, when in this is the small bag, I use the small one with the 6 petal on it. Well, the other one, the big bag, I used the 8 petals. So this is slightly bigger, and then this one is smaller. Okay, I'll show it to you how to make the small one, and then in the same time I will mention it how to do if you want to make it slightly bigger. Okay, and grab your yarn, any type of yarn that you like, any cotton, acrylic, or wool, and then crochet hook. I'm using the crochet hook size number 2. Okay, and then my yarn, I use the cotton. Okay, this color, it's kind of a beige color. So let me remove this one. So get ready with your magic ring. So if you've forgotten how to do the magic ring, grab your yarn through your finger and then make sure this is loose, these two. Okay, so you can pass through your hook and then insert your hook to that first one and then grab the second one like that, and then at the same time is yarn over the other one. Okay, and this is one chain already. Now continue doing the 2 chains, 1 and 2. So total you have the 3 chains. We will do one more double crochet and then chains 3, 1, 2 and 3, and then chain 1 double crochet and then another 1 double crochet. So in total you have 2 double crochet. Okay, so the chain 3 on the beginning is counting as the double crochet, and then the second one is double crochet. So 2 double crochet, chain 3, and then 2 double crochet, and then we will repeat chains 3, 1, 2 and 3, and then 2 double crochet, 1 and 2. Okay, so we have done 3, and then we will do for the smaller one, we will do a 6 petal, 1 2 3 4 5 6, while the big one we should do 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8. So that's how make it the difference between a small and then bigger one. Okay, so this is 3. Continue chains 3 and then another 2 double crochet, 1 and 2. So I have 1 2 3 4, this is 4, chains 3 and then another 2 double crochet, 1 and 2, and then chains 3. So it's always chain 3 in between, 1 2 3 4 5, and then another 2 double crochet. So this is 6 already. Okay, so 1 2 3 4 5 6, and remember this is the smaller petal, the smaller one, this is enough, and then you chain 3 and then slip stitch. Now if you want to make the bigger one with the same thing, you just need to add another 2. So in total you have 8. 1 2 3 4 5 6, and then add another 2 more, then you will have the 8 petal. So this is how you make the slightly bigger, okay, compared to this one. Exactly the same technique. Now what you need to do, you chain 3, 1 2 3, don't forget to always chain 3 in between, and then pull this tight. hold it tight like that, your magic ring, and then closing the one in the center. Okay, so when you done that, and then you slip stitch to the first chain 3 that you made. Okay, now you need to slip stitch to the middle of chain 3 space. So slip stitch, we will start working the petal. Okay, so what we're going to do is chain 3, 1, 2 and 3, and then 3 double crochet into the same space. So this is 1, this is 2 and 3. So chain 3, 3 double crochet, and then chain 3, 1, 2 and 3, and then slip stitch to the same stitch like that. Okay, you are done with the first petal. Now move to the chain 3 space. What you need to do is slip stitch like that. Okay, and then chain 3, you will repeat chain 3 and then 3 double crochet into the same stitch. This is 2 and then 3. Once you've done that, and then chain 3, 1, 2 and 3, and then slip stitch to the same space. So this is your second one. Okay, and then you will repeat, jump to the chain 3 space, slip stitch, chain 3, 1, 2 and 3, and then 3 double crochet, 1, 2 and then 3, chain 3, 1, 2 and 3, and then slip stitch. Okay, and then again slip stitch to the next chain 3. So basically you will repeat exactly the same on the each chain 3 space. So you will have, this is done 3, I'm doing the number 4 and then another 2 afterwards. Okay, so 3 double crochet, this is 1, 2, 3, and then chain 3, 1, 2 and 3, and then slip stitch to the same one, and then jump again to the next, slip stitch, chain 3 and then 3 double crochet, 2 and then 3, and then you chain 3, 1, 2, 3, and then slip stitch. So I have done so far 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, one more petal. So slip stitch and then chain 3, 3 double crochet, 2 and then 3, chain 3, 1, 2 and 3, and then slip stitch, and then again you slip stitch to the first one. Okay, now you are done. We will move to the next row. Next round, what you need to do is you fold it this one like that. To make it easy, we're going to insert our hook through the back, pass through the other one. So basically, if I open from here, this is your last one. Okay, so So grab your hook, go under, and then pass through to the other side, and then grab your yarn like that. So that is the reason why, to make it easier. So once you're done with the slip stitch, you folding this side and that side like that, and grab your hook, go through that part and to the other side. At the same time, grab your yarn like that, and then yarn over like that, and then you do the chain 5. 1 2 3 4 5. Now in this part, when you do the chains 5, that is because you're making the small one. Okay, you're making there is a bridge in between where you're going to make the total 7 petal here. For the big one, you are making the 9 petal. So the space will need slightly bigger. So instead of changing a change of 5, you will do chain 7. That's the only difference between the small one with the big one. Remember, for the small one, you will only do 6 petal total, while the big one, you will do 8 petal. And now in this part, you will do also the same concept. Instead of chaining 5, you will do chain 7. Okay, and then you go to the next one like that. Insert your hook through that part, and then coming out from the other side, and then grab your yarn, and then you will do the single crochet. Okay, and then again chain 5. 1 2 3 4 5. A reminder, if you do the bigger flower, then you will do chain 7. Okay, and then you will go back again to that next one. Insert your hook through this loop, coming out from the other side, and then grab your yarn and yarn over. This is the single crochet back loop. Okay, and then chain 5. 1 2 3 4 5. So this is what we did so far. This is the front side. Okay, and then this is the back side. So we are making the chains 5 under each petal. Okay, and then you continue again. Insert your hook through that side, coming out to the other side, and then grab your yarn over. Chains 5. 1 2 3 4 and 5. And then you will do the same from here. Go to the other side like that. So you are repeating exactly the same process from the beginning until all around. Okay, you chain 5. 1 2 3 4 and 5, and then you will continue. Insert the hook, coming out to the other side, and then yarn over, and then chain 5. 1 2 3 4 and 5. And then this is the last one where we start. Okay, what you need to do, you will not do any stitch here. You will do directly to the center on the middle of the chain 5. You will do the slip stitch. Insert your hook to that space, and then do the slip stitch. So this is how it look like. So I will cut this yarn, the first tail that we do when we did the magic ring. Okay. So in total, in the back, we also have 6 petals. Okay. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 here. Okay. Sorry, like that. This is how it's look like, and this is on the front. Now what we will do next is we will do the chain 5. So we will start working the big petal. Okay, so chain 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, and then we will do yarn over 4 times. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so you have 5 loops in your hook, and then insert your hook to that space, yarn over the first 2, yarn over the second 2, yarn over the third 2, yarn over the fourth 2, and yarn over the last 5 1. Okay, like that. And again you will repeat 1, 2, 3, 4. Total you have 5. Let me repeat. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then insert your hook to the same space, yarn over the first 2, yarn over the second 2, yarn over the third 2, yarn over the fourth 2, and then the fifth 2. Okay, and then you will repeat 1, 2, 3, 4. You will repeat the process 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So I have done so far that the chain 5 is counted, so 1, 2, 3, 4. What I'm going to do is I will do another 2 more. In total you will have 7. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay, and then I will do last one. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So I have in total is 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then once you have 6, and then you chain 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, and you will do single crochet, slip stitch to that same space, like that. Okay, and you have done your first big petal, like that. Okay, the difference between the small one and then the big one is, if the small one, what I'm doing at the moment is I do the chain 5, and then I have 5 more, so total 6 plus 1 is total 7. Okay, now in the big one you will do total 9. So you chain 5, and then you yarn over 4 times, and then make the treble. I think it's called treble, triple, 5 treble, 5 triple, something like that. Okay, and so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then 8, 9. So the total is 9. Okay, this is the big one, the big size. So here is you do 7 and the other one you do the 9. So that's the difference. You just a matter of adding, okay, with the same one. So next, so you done the first petal, okay, you will continue to the next space. So you exactly doing the same slip stitch and then chain 5, 1 2 3 4 and 5, and then yarn over 4 times and insert your hook to that space. Yarn over the first 2, the second 2, the third 2, the fourth 2, the 4, and then the 5th. Okay, you do exactly the same until you have total 6. 1 2 3 4 and 5, and then 2 3 4 and 5. So I have 4, and then 1 2 3 4, 1 2 3 4 5, one more, sorry, so 1 2 3 4 and 5. So I have 6 already. Chain 5, 1 2 3 4 5, 1 2 3 4 5, and then slip stitch to the same space. So this is my second, okay, this is my first, and then this is my second one, and then you will repeat exactly the same. And for the next one, this one, that one, and that one. In total you will have 6 petals, okay, and I'll see you when you reach here. So I'm almost reaching at the end. 1 2 3 4 5. I already changed 5, and then I'll do the slip stitch here at the same space, and then again slip stitch to the first one next to it, okay, just make sure it's safe, and then change 1, and then you fast enough and you are done. Cut your yarn, okay, like that. So this is how you make your flower. Now another tip is this kind of flower is it goes well with the type of cotton, and then harder, a little bit harder, because this one is softer, so it's kind of a wrinkle. However, this one also is cotton but different brand, so the texture is slightly harder than this one. This one is a bit soft. So when you make this flower, it's naturally come up like that. However, if you're making or using different type of yarn, and then it came out with the different kind of a wrinkle like this, but don't worry about that, and you can use any pencil or anything to make it steady, or the best part is you can steam it, okay, you can put the paint like that, and then each corner to the mat, okay, and then you steam it, and then it will be steady like that, straight. And then otherwise you can also use the iron, okay, or the easiest part is grab your pencil or anything round in your place, and then you kind of pull it like that, and then it's work, okay, and then you see it's work. to make it steady like that. So you don't have to steam it or iron it. It's just a matter of pulling it slightly with your like that pencil or pen or anything round like this, and then grab your thumb, pull it together so your petal is slightly straight like that. Okay, if it wrinkle like this. Okay, now you are done with your flower, and then you can place it through your bag. You can use any type of color, either that one with that one or this one. Okay, any color that will match through to your bag, whichever color that you choose. With your leaves, give me 1 second. With the leaves that you have made earlier, and then you can arrange it any way that you like it. Okay, there is no exact pattern that you have to follow certain things on this in certain way. Feel free to be creative. Okay, like that. You can keep changing the flower or that way, you know. Yeah, anything that you like. Okay, I think that one is better. And then you can put any the next one, we're going to make the butterfly, this butterfly. Okay, right, so we are done with the flower, either small or big one with a big bag. And then remember, you only need to, if you do the petal 6 on the beginning, if you do 6, meaning you start with the 2 double crochet, chain 3, 2 double crochet, chain 3, 2 double crochet until you have 6. Then if you want to make bigger, then you make another 2, which is total 8. So you have 8 petal in the big one and 6 petals on the small one. Now on the back part where you do the chains 5, for the big one you do the chain 7. Okay, and now on the petal here, the small one, you do 7 times, and then here you do the 9 times total. That's the only difference, the same way you do. Okay, if you want to make it bigger. So that's it for the flower, and then we will do the butterfly for the next. Okay, and then in the middle, this is another option that you can put the how do you call it, the beads. Okay, so I'll see you for the next.